All right, so we'll try and keep it engaging, and hopefully, and I think this is going to provide some really fantastic input to a lot of people in the audience, and I encourage you as we go through some of the discussions and go through our Q&A, as I know you probably have tons of questions to ask, but you've got a great audience here of very high level, experienced MBA and graduate recruiters to field the questions directly. A little bit about my background, and I think you saw it in my bio. I'm with SMU, Deputy Director of the Graduate School, and have worked in MBA recruiting for a little over 10 years now. And so have talked to a ton of employers and have gotten tons of feedback, and have also watched the way that different universities work and the way that different levels of feedback come in. And one of the things that I think in general, we tend to see maybe feedback coming in directly through the career side, maybe some a little bit into the faculty side, but I think that it tends to primarily come in through the career side and then tries to get fed back up through the school. And sometimes there's a disconnect, sometimes there is uncertainty about the type of feedback coming, the volume of it, and that sort. You know, and I've had opportunities to have conversations with our faculty, with our senior administrators across different continents. You know, and one of the things that I do regularly here is our students are great, our curriculum is great, we're producing fantastic products. You know, what's happening out in the marketplace. And when you provide some of the feedback, maybe it's not received as well because maybe their students aren't as great as what they're expecting, or maybe they're missing a little bit in some areas. And that's the intent of bringing this into the conclave. And so we hope to provide some of that directly to you guys and be able to channel it into how your organizations operate. You know, one of the things, as this is the Asia Management Conclave, and a lot of the conversations throughout the 2 days have been around what does the West do, how does Asia different, should we be looking at different models? And our panelists today have experience largely across campuses and across continents, and they can provide, and that's part of the questioning, and part of some of the input I hope we can receive. This is how things look different between Asia, between different countries in Asia, between different parts of different countries in Asia, and then how they differentiate from Europe and from the U.S., and maybe provide you some feedback about how we can, as a group, look at integrating this feedback as we begin to think about our pedagogy, at our curriculum, as we begin to think about the importance of accreditation and rankings, look at how that feeds into what we do. I think it would be, you know, very wise to use the employer and the recruiters as a key stakeholder when we begin to think about what does it mean to be MBAs in Asia, what does it mean to be graduate management students in Asia. So I know I'm going to stop talking.